Hello, everyone, to Overwatch Champions. We have another Season 2 game for you guys. Ohio Onslaught. This is their second game of the day versus Voltage, their first game of the day. Onslaught beat in a best of 5 series. They beat Nameless 3-0. It was a pretty intense matchup until the last fights, but Onslaught looking to be very strong. Onslaught is in the blue. We have Voltage in the red. Their team comp seems to be about the same from their game earlier today. Lycans did a lot of work on the previous matchup. Let's see what he could show us. Ducky on the Reaper. We haven't seen a Reaper on defense here. Might be interesting to see what they pull off here. And Voltage is running a Widow. One of the most common characters to start out here on offense on Gibraltar.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off.
Attackers incoming.
Let's see. Widow trying to get an early pick. Can't find him. And we have a Doomfist as well from Jindrak. Let's see, and they're diving in. Voltage going very low. D.Va out of mech, and everyone goes up with that Doomfist. Oh my god. Amazing Doomfist uppercut there. Sending the whole team flying. Allowing Voltage to just clean up. But they haven't moved the cart much. Oh man, that a bit of a misstep there. They didn't have anyone on cart. But they're still able to push for free here since Ohio Onslaught's respecting the push. They don't want to get caught out just yet. Ducky almost has ult here. The Reaper ult's gonna be huge here. They need to protect him, and he goes down. That's a big pick. And there goes Lycans with the ult. He doesn't have the high ground, so he is taken down. The Widow just free range from back here. Tuchniak, the team captain on Roadhog, trying to stall out with his fellow tank, Orisa. And it seems that they will fall down here, and they are staggered with Gohan in the back on Winston trying to stagger as well, but Ducky, a 4-man Reaper ult, the Death Blossom. Insane. As I said before, that Reaper ult will play such a big part in the fight, but he wasn't able to pop it soon enough as they did get that first checkpoint. Ooh, Sushi, don't want to stand still. Makes you a prime target for that Widow. Gohan in trouble. That Reaper's on the top right. Doesn't want to get too close. Widow still in a good position here, uncontested. Ooh, and sniping Ducky off. He was trying to contest, trying to help his team come back. The Ana is back. They are putting pressure on her. She's trying to back off. Ohio Onslaught here in very awkward position. They might have to back off. And they do. They don't want to stagger. Ducky now on the Widow. But they have to run away here. They're in a horrible position with bad spawns. And they do go down. Lycans and Tuchniak will have to wait for their team. They don't want to get staggered as well. The Reaper might have been able to work out if it wasn't for that Widow being uncontested for so long. And we can't forget Gindrak on that Doomfist, doing a lot of work, pressuring with those dive tanks. Just so much pressure coming out from them. You have 5 people from Voltage except Widow that just push up and put so much pressure as Lycans is ulting point blank, but again, doesn't have a high ground, so he goes down. It's looking dangerous there, and they go down. Jindrak fisting him right into that wall, and he's done for. Sushi trying to get out, trying to stall. He can't get on. Oh my god, the CC. Too much crowd control coming through from that Doomfist. And they could not stall. Very good push there from Voltage. Ohio Onslaught has to deal with that Widow in the backline. Very good try by both teams. But Voltage just really showing up with that dive comp. It's the first time we see the Doomfist Widow combo really work out that well. Let's see if they want to pull out something similar here on defense. They are going for the same Orisa Roadhog defensive comp that Ohio Onslaught decided to do. Let's see if it'll work out for them. They do still have the Doomfist Widow, and they changed the Lucio for a Zenyatta. Might help out with an extra damage resource there. That Transcendence will come in huge as well, as both teams have the Zenyatta now. There's still some time for Ohio Onslaught to change their heroes here, so we don't want to call it just yet. Tushniak hovering the Torb. Teams keep teasing me. They know I want that Torb, but they just won't give it to me. As we see in the Ohio Onslaught spawn. Interesting turret placement. Let's see if they opt to choose the Torb Symmetra, and they do. They go with the McCree, Mercy, Ducky on the Widow. So it might be a bit of a Widow fight here, but C3K here has the advantage with the shield. Ooh, the Lycans, that's a very early pick on him, and both tanks are down for Ohio. It's looking pretty awkward here for Ohio. They have to wait for their team. Sushi is now res, but in a bad position. They could take him down, and he does find some cover. Trying to find Ducky. Predator looking for him. Can't get the pick just yet. Still holding back. They're in a good position here. They could wait as long as they need to. The cart right under the bridge. Dangers here for Ohio to attack. They are choosing to go high ground. Still good positioning from Voltage. Passive gameplay coming out from Ohio. Voltage appreciates this. They could just stay here all day. They're wasting the time that they need to be wasting. Ooh, the Winston gets hooked in and annihilated with one shot. Kilua on the Roadhog with 2 one-shots there. And Predator with a pick on Ducky. That is another huge pick. That Roadhog ult was immediately interrupted, and he still one-shot them because they were so close. As Lycans was staggered there out of the mech. They probably could have staggered him a lot longer, but just decided to let him go and just end the pain. Another hook almost landing there. Ducky in trouble. Trying to get the Widow. Predator in good position. They do have the Hanzo, and she is scattered. Tushniak, one of the many Hanzo players on the OWC. Let's see Can he get another scatter here? He's looking for it. Ooh, very close, but the Doomfist takes him down as Ducky takes down Orisa. That is a huge pick. They don't have a shield here. Ooh, Sushi. Transcendence to stay alive. Mercy looking for the res. Doesn't want to pop it yet. Predator in trouble. With the Winston in his face. They have to push this payload. The Transcendence popping from Voltage. They're in trouble here. They need to push the payload. They're in a bad position. They have to group up, reset. Gohan cleaning up on the Orisa.
30 seconds remaining.
A few janitor kills there. 20 seconds left on the clock. Ohio has to push in here. And they are grouping up. They need to go in. Lycans, possible engagement here. The Winston wants to jump on. Ooh, Tushiak is out of the fight. That is a huge pick coming out from Killua. Tushiak rezzed. Very good res there. Good timing. Good picks coming out from Ducky. Good follow-up by his Winston as well. Ducky trying to get Predator off of that high ground. Predator might contest here, but he opts to run away. He might get out in time, and he is healed. Good work there by Ohio Onslaught, able to come back and get that checkpoint at the very last second. If they would have waited any longer, it would have been over. Ducky fighting with that Doomfist, can't get the pick, but he also has his ult here, so could be dangerous for Voltage. They don't know yet. There he goes. Ducky trying to get a pick on the supports, and he does get the supports. Ducky and DPS Lucio, just insane duo. The Winston Genji diving on the back line. Killua in trouble, will have to back away, probably can't contest here. And they do back off. They might get staggered, they have to run away. Predator in a bad position. Lycan's already popped ult, nothing he could do here. He has to charge, and he does land the charge on the Doomfist. But he gets taken down. It is all right for him, he'll be back in time for the next team fight. His team is pushing the cart for free right now. DPS Lucio just getting some ult charge as his team is still pushing. Voltage in trouble here. They are grouped up. They have to fight here. Ooh, Gohan almost taken down, and Doomfist destroys the Rhine. Killua getting deflected on. Almost dies there. He was discorded. But the healing coming out from his Mercy was enough to save him. And Ohio Onslaught has been stopped. Voltage all grouped up, waiting for an engage here. Predator in position to ult. The Doomfist might have him spotted out. Not the smartest idea, but Doomfist needs that high ground to engage. Let's see it. Do they spot the DPS from Voltage? And there goes Gohan with the bongos. And there goes the Doomfist. One-shot Sushi. And Ducky backs out. He doesn't want anything to do with it. Wants to reset. Tuchiniak in a bad position here. He has to reset, and they do kill him. The DPS getting high ground again. Predator wants to position differently here. The Doomfist might just stay in the same position. A lot of ults from both teams. Currently, Ohio Onslaught with the advantage on the ults. And there he goes again, and he one-shots the Hanzo. Predator not able to get anyone with that Death Blossom, as the Transcendence does pop for both teams. DPS Lucio trying to do some work here on the Winston, but he gets taken down. Ducky, the only person on point, and he gets taken down as well. Tushniak, team captain, in trouble. Doomfist knows where he is, and he tries to scatter him. Can't get him.
30 seconds.
He's now getting healed. Tushniak in trouble. Has the dragon. Is he going to shoot it? 20 seconds left on the clock. He doesn't know that Reaper's there. He just saw him. DPS Lucio getting hooked again. And there goes the dragon. Orisa tanking the dragon all the way. And Voltage getting picks on the back line. They tried to go with a triple tank comp. It didn't work out. And that might be game one. And it is. Voltage with the first win of the series against Ohio Onslaught. Amazing performance from the DPS players from both teams, but Voltage just too strong of a combo with that Winston, with the Doomfist and the Reaper. Insane. Now we will see what they choose. They have the option between Nepal or Route 66. Ohio Onslaught did play in Route 66 on the last series they had earlier today. Let's see if they want to choose it. And they are going for Nepal. They were successful in Route 66 before, but this is a different team they're going against, so they might want to change their strategy here and go for Nepal. They are fine with the Orisa Roadhog comp, so this might play out to their strengths in Nepal, where those picks are favorable. Both teams are ready, and we might just jump into the next match. No subs coming out from either team.
Traveling to Nepal.
Curious to see if we're going to see that Doomfist Reaper combo. Very strong combo. No one expected it, but they could play a Pharah in the opposing team, and that is the weakness for the Reaper Doomfist, as they can't contest the Pharah. At least not enough. Both teams just hovering their favorite heroes, not deciding on anything just yet. I wish Gohan would choose that Bastion. We have seen Bastion work here before. On OWC, no one has been able to choose it, but some players do like the Bastion on this map. And they aren't going for it. Tushniak and DPS Lucio with a very interesting Junkrat Reaper combo, but like I said, that is another duo that can't deal with the Pharah, as we have Predator with the Pharah and Craniate healing him. It's a strong combo. This Pharah Mercy, one of the strongest combos in the game. Ooh, Jindrak almost getting a pick there and misses his fist, and he goes down. Unfortunate there. He was not able to get res there, as the Mercy was not in a good position. Sushi in trouble, but he is barriered by his Zarya. Killua trying to get a hook here, can't. He's in a bad position. He has to back off. He is getting healed, but his healer goes down. Gohan gets res. The Orisa might be able to shield for his team again. And they are going to get the Zarya. Ducky goes down. That's a huge pick. Only the DPS there for both teams. Tushniak, DPS Lucio, they have to back off. They have to back off here. Voltage just able to get their team back faster. even though the DPS was there, but Mercy gets taken down, and this might be it here. They have no one, but they do have that Moira ult. Might keep them alive just long enough. Ooh, Jindrak with the double on the Doomfist ult. And it's looking dangerous here. They might have to back off yet again. Too many picks coming out from the side of Voltage. And Voltage still playing very aggressive here. Getting a lot of ult charge back. No picks coming out just yet. Jindrak engaging once again, and he gets Tushniak from downtown. Ducky falling pretty low. Needs some healing here. But Voltage, the tanks are out of the point here. Pharah, Mercy, only people on point. They are stalling out as long as they can. They are gonna get it pretty far. 95%, not bad. Not bad at all. Good stall from Voltage. Good decision from Tushniak to switch to that soldier. He does have ult now, so he might be able to contest the Pharah Mercy much easier now. Let's see if he wants to pop the ult. They are going to engage soon. But DPS Lucio on the Reaper, eliminating 2 people with the help of Ducky there. Death Blossom with the Zarya barrier. Very scary. You can't do anything about that.
Thanks for the assist.
Your best option is just to stay away. Ooh, Tushniak with another pick there on Voltage. The Doomfist is down. Predator and Craney trying to get a pick here on the side. They aren't contesting them. They know they're there. They don't want to leave the choke. And there goes Gohan with the bongos yet again. But the Zarya grab coming out from Ducky is too strong. Predator takes down the Moira, but is this enough? They are lacking on the healing. Only have Zenyatta for healing at the moment. But they are able to hold the choke somehow. Very good ult from Ducky.
Heal me.
90%. They need to get on point, and Jindrak does pop the Meteor Strike. They are trying to get on point with the ult, and they do. He gets contested immediately. He is trying to stay alive. Craney trying to keep him alive. Gohan on the Diva now, trying to get a pick. Predator with a pick on Tushniak, huge. But there goes DPS Lucio with a huge Death Blossom yet again, and the Transcendence pops. They're in trouble here. Only the Moira on point, and that might be it. And it is. First round goes to Ohio Onslaught. A lot of good Reaper play here. We haven't seen that much Reaper come out in Season 2, but they are showing out here. Let's see what they do on the next map. Now the Lucio will play a bigger part on this map, since he will be able to pull people and push people with the Orisa Lucio combo. It is very strong to push them off the map.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Interesting. Lycan's choosing Rhine for the anchor tank. Usually we see Orisas here, as Gohan is going for the Orisa, and they're going straight onto point, straight down the middle. Might not be the best strategy, as Predator is on the Junkrat. Yes, and they are taken down. They wanted Ohio Onslaught to funnel in, and they did just that. They funneled in. Good strategy from them, knowing that they had so much damage in a small area with the Junkrat and the Soldier, as well as a lot of protection from the Roadhog Orisa. Good start from Ohio Onslaught. Ooh, Sushi takes on the Moira. This might be enough for a push, but there goes the tire. Who will it find? Who will it find? And no one. Tushniak rejects him. There can only be one Junkrat. Ooh, Predator goes down. Predator also takes down Sushi. It's a 1-for-1 there. Ooh, but Ducky booped off the map, and that's what we were talking about. Just too much to worry about with the Lucio and an Orisa. You could get booped from anywhere. You have to be careful. And there goes Jindrak with the ult, a point-blank Soldier ult, just pushing them as far as they can, as much as they can. And there goes DPS Lucio, trying to be aggressive there. He thought they were on the corner, but not able to get a pick. 72% already. Voltage doing a lot of work. Voltage in the blue. Ooh, that's a lot of damage coming in that small area. Voltage, amazing strategy. And that might be the round. And it is. Going for a third round here. Both teams showing out here. Rarely do we see a third round on Nepal. And I apologize, I made a mistake. Before I thought that Ohio Onslaught was the team that got the point first, but no, it was Voltage for that last round. It's a very good strategy that they had there. So much damage funneled into a small area. There was just no way to contest it. That's as good as a counter dive comp gets. It's going to be a lot harder to funnel that damage in this open area. So they're not going for that Junkrat again. And Ducky, free range here, gets Gohan, but he can't. He can't secure the kill. He couldn't get some direct rocket hits. Ooh, and that's going to hurt from Ducky. He might get staggered big time here. He does get the health back. He has to run away. Good try there from Ohio, but they just couldn't push. Gohan putting so much pressure with that Winston. It's amazing to see how long he could be on the enemy backline. Gohan laying pressure again. Ooh, Predator takes down Sushi. That's another huge pick. They don't have the healer there. They aren't going to be able to sustain throughout this fight. And DPS Lucio takes down Predator, but he gets rezzed. Tushniak pushing forward. Oh my god! I can't believe my eyes as Ducky cannot get any picks. Good try. Insane boop there by Gohan, taking Lycan straight off the map as he was shattering. And Jindrak with a double on Zenyatta and Soldier. Huge stagger there. Ohio Onslaught is in trouble. Ducky in a good position here, trying to build up ult charge again. Getting some direct hits. Lycans tried to charge the Reaper, but the Reaper wraithed out. Ducky in a good position here, but the sights are coming through from Lucio, getting some picks on the side. Kilua almost out of mech, and there he goes. He's falling low, out of mech and dead. They still have people on point to contest here. Voltage trying to get to 99%, and they do. Good awareness from Voltage, trying to stall to the very end. And Ohio Onslaught has a long time to get to that 100%.
This will heal you.
Ducky still has his ult. Ohio Onslaught also has that Transcendence they're waiting on. And there it is. They want to keep everyone alive, and Ducky almost goes down. But Mercy keeps him alive. Jindrak straight up in their face. Jindrak is not scared, getting 2 picks all by himself. And Predator with a pick on Mercy, and it looks like it's falling apart here for Ohio Onslaught, as every single team member goes down, and Reaper is the only person that can get on point. He is wraithing onto point. He's trying to body block, but he can't body block the Reaper. They do take him down one by one. The supports from Ohio trying to get on point. And Napui gets taken down. Ducky could not get on point, and that is game 2 set and match for Voltage. One more win, and they win the entire series. Play of the game going to DPS Lucio on the Reaper. Unfortunately, his team did not win, but this was an insane play there. He got the Diva out of mech, killed the Roadhog, and got a triple Death Blossom. Very intense match right there. Hopefully we see a lot more Reaper from both teams. Ohio Onslaught choosing Temple of Anubis for the next map. Another very popular map. Now on Temple of Anubis, they could run the Widow from both teams again, but both teams seem to be questioning whether or not they do stay on that Widow, as it seems that Predator is comfortable on the Widow even if his team is going dive comp. They don't need a hard anchor tank to keep him alive. On the side of Ohio Onslaught, I'm not sure if they have a comfortable Widow player. Sushi has been playing a lot of Zen on the side of Ohio Onslaught. Wondering if we'll see a Brigitte. I don't recall seeing a Brigitte yet. She is not disabled. She is available to be played right now. So, interesting to see no Brigitte just yet. Both teams are ready to go. We might just start this match immediately. No subs, no breaks. They want to get right into it. And I apologize for my pronunciation. Brigitte. She's Swedish. Although I was born in Swedish, I do not speak Swedish. I don't have a Swedish accent. I'll try my best not to mock Swedish people as I say it. I won't say Sweden. No, I'm not going to get immature and call Brigitte Brigitte. I'm not going to do that. She is not a meme. We're going to call her as she is. Brigitte. I think. As I said, I don't know what I'm saying. These are my pronunciations, not Blizzard's. I'll ask Torb. Ducky hovering the Torb yet again. There's always someone. There's always someone on either team that hovers that Torb. Now, I don't know if it's for good luck or for whatever reason, but in my opinion, it's just to tease me. I want to see a Torb. I have not seen a Torb. It's disappointing. I want to see more Torb.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
To be fair, there aren't that many Torb maps. At least, not in my opinion. For a Torb main, any map is a Torb map. But we'll see, as Predator is on the Widow yet again. Tushniak is going Widow as well. I'm not sure if Ohio Onslaught has a set Widow player. They do have hit scan players, but not Widow specifically. So it's going to be interesting to see if they could beat Predator here, as he has a shield tank to protect him as well.
This will heal you.
They are going for the quad tank. Ohio Onslaught. As they can't deal with the Widow in a Widow v Widow battle, they're just gonna out beef her with so much health that she can't one-shot them. There it is. They're just holding that top side right there. But the bad thing about having all tanks is that you can't do that much range damage. Ooh, Predator getting jumped at. Tushniak, very good jump there. Craney trying to get the res off, but he can't. Has to back off. He's anti-healed. The Mercy is low. She is getting chased, and she is down. Kilua with 2 picks there. Might be enough for his team to hold out. Sushi zoned off. Can't heal Ducky. And that might be it there. Jindrak chasing. He knows Sushi's up there. Sushi anti-healing. The soldier and a 1v1. We meet again, Jack Morrison. Ooh, almost lands a sleep dart. She's gonna have to back off. It is dangerous here as he gets help from the Reaper. Betrayed yet again. Ooh, Jindrak, you have to stand behind the shield. As he gets taken down by Tushniak, and Tushniak gets taken down by Predator with the help of Kilua, who's landed some amazing hooks so far. Oh my goodness. Just annihilation coming out from Voltage at the moment. It seems that Ohio Onslaught is having a hard time communicating well with the rest of their team. I wonder if it's mental fatigue. They did have another series today, but they 3-0'd that series and won. So I'm not sure if that's the case. They might not be able to deal with this certain comp. They're not going for quad tank anymore. Ooh, that's a huge grab. But the Transcendence keeps them alive. But there's the Shatter, another huge ult. But not able to follow into anything as he gets taken out. 60 seconds. Not a lot of time here. It's looking pretty bad for Ohio Onslaught. They have to group up here. This is their last push. Tushniak has to get a pick on this Widow, most likely, if they want to push, as it's hard to dive here without any ults. Tushniak looking for a pick. Almost gets the pick. They're just too tanky. He only sees the tanks right now. Doesn't have clear vision on anyone else. They could walk straight onto point. They're all on the left side. They are out of position. Tushniak, the only person on point, trying to push Voltage back in. But it's just too late. His team did already fall, and Lycan's trying his best to get on point, is getting CC'd out of his mind. DPS Lucio on the Winston, trying to do something here, but nothing coming out as Predator cleans up on the Moira, and Ducky falls as well. Wow, very strong defense there from Voltage, and just some miscommunication coming from Ohio Onslaught. Not sure what they wanted to do there on that push. They didn't want to deal with that Widow v Widow matchup, so they did go for the quad tank, but they needed a Diva and probably a Winston or a Zen to be able to actually kill that Widow on the high ground and then just jump on point with the rest of their team. But only the Winston able to contest the Widow, and he did kill that Widow, but it's not enough. Let's see if they're going for it again.
I'll show them.
We might see the double turret combo. Is this it? Oh my goodness. We have the Tor pick. The Tor pick is locked in, as well as a Bastion and a Mei. Oh man. Just what I've been waiting for.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Let's see if they want to go for this little treehouse method here. And they do. They are boosting the team onto the treehouse. But Sushi not up there. Sushi and DPS Lucio not going there.
3, 2,
Uh-oh.
1.
This is strange.
Defend objective A.
Sushi trying to go up now. Might have Ducky send them up there, but Predator takes out the turret and takes out Torp. He was not able to set up in time. Oh man. The Torp could not have been there alone. They could just wait there on the corner. They have to get on point. Ooh, just bad positioning there. They might have enough damage. Jindrak gets taken down. They only have to get one tick, so they have to keep contesting. And there it is. Lycans with the ult. He's going so high up. Trying to get a pick here. Ooh, gets Craney, but that might be it. And Voltage wins Temple of Anubis and sweeps Ohio Onslaught 3-0. Wow, intense matches. Some nice team play, some nice individual play, some nice strategies as well. Just both teams showing a lot of what they could do, with Voltage coming out on top. As we see President here with the play of the game on Moira. Let's see if any team wants an interview here. Every member from Voltage wants to be interviewed. So we're just going to go ahead and pick Gohan. Gohan was the tank player for Voltage, playing a lot of Winston. We might get CR3K in here as well. The Widow player. Hello, Gohan and CR3K Predator. How you guys doing?
We just wait.
Pretty good.
Chris.
Yeah, Chris is coming for translating us.
I can't speak for English.
Ooh, okay. We are gonna have the translator coming in, President, which is the support for Team Voltage.
Yup.
CR3K Predator, the Widow player mostly for that game, and Gohan, the Winston player. And there we have President, the support player for Voltage. How are you doing?
Good, you?
Very good.
Go for it.
All right, I'd like to ask Predator the first question. How do you feel on that very first round on Gibraltar being so dominant with a dive comp and still running a Widow?
Pred, comment tu sentais être si dominant sur la première round de Gibraltar contre une dive comp?
Comment j'ai fait?
Ben, comment tu sentais d'être si dominant?
Vraiment, j'avais pas de sensation particulière. J'étais juste concentré sur ma game, puis écoute, ça a marché.
So basically, he was just focused on his game. He didn't let the dive get to him. He just focused on getting his picks, and that's what he did.
Oh, okay. My next question is for Gohan on the Winston plays that he made. How did he stay alive for so long in the enemy backline? Was it healing or was it just his positioning? How does he think he was able to stay alive so long as Winston?
Gohan, comme Winston, comment penses-tu que tu étais capable de rester en vie pour si longtemps? C'était-tu les heals ou c'était-tu ton positioning? C'était quoi dans le fond?
Ben, je dirais que la plupart du temps, quand je fais un jump dans backlane, genre, c'est pas vraiment un jump. Genre, je suis sur une hauteur, puis je tombe sur l'ennemi. Comme ça, je vais sur la navette de Gibraltar. Je tombe dessus, il me reste encore le jump. Comme ça, je peux faire le pick zen, puis juste rejump sur la navette pour mourir. C'est aussi un peu, surtout l'île de Granite qui marche beaucoup. Genre, il me donne l'orbe, il me pocket avec Mercy. Genre, quand il me damage boost, je peux le tuer assez rapidement pour revenir après. Puis c'est un peu un facteur chance aussi.
So he was saying it's partly a bit of luck, partly a bit of how he will position himself before engaging, so that he doesn't actually have to jump on the enemy. He just kind of drops down on them, like Gibraltar's playing, and that way he has his jump to get out of the fight. He also thinks that the Mercy pocketing him with the mix between the damage boost and the healing really does help as well.
Okay, and my next question is for all of you. How was that? I believe it was the second round of Nepal. How was that strategy formed to go right onto point from the left side, funneling in all that damage with that Orisa Roadhog Junkrat combo? Did you guys think of it on the spot, or was this something you guys practiced before?
Dans le fond, c'est une question pour tout le monde. C'était comment est-ce qu'on a pensé de la strat de funnel direct au point?
C'était-tu premier round ou...
C'était celui avec le genre de trou infinite. Tu sais, on est allé à gauche, on est sauté, on est descendu dans le point, puis on les a tenus juste là.
Moi, je dirais que c'était ça. J'en avais un Junkrat, je pense.
Non,
Ouais,
c'était... Oui, on avait le Junkrat.
Qui c'était surtout, je pense, pour jouer autour du Reaper qui dérangeait pas mal dans les derniers rounds.
Oui.
Puis passer en bas, c'était juste pour l'effet de surprise. Mais c'est pas vraiment... Ça aurait pas changé grand-chose, après moi.
Okay.
Juste comme ça, il voit moins nos pics lorsqu'on va au point. Pendant quelques secondes.
Puis Pred?
Ben regarde, fais le point de Gohan, moi je vais
Okay.
y aller après. Je vais te translater, sinon c'est trop.
So Gohan thinks it was mostly just for like that element of surprise. It's a strat we use a lot in comp and in other scrims. We'll always go down there because the enemy team can't see our picks, they can't see what we're playing, and then we go down there with a Junkrat, and all of a sudden it's just pure spam damage. And then with like the mix of boops and hooks, it's overwhelming for the other team.
Right, it did seem very overwhelming. You guys were able to get a lot of picks. And for my last question, I want to say, what team are you guys most excited to face in OWC?
C'est quelle équipe qu'on est le plus excité à jouer dans la ligue?
Fred, vas-y.
Qu'on est plus excité à jouer?
Fred.
Oui.
À jouer contre, genre?
Oui.
Vraiment? Z9 parce que C9, lol.
I think I got that one.
Yeah, I think that was pretty self-explanatory.
All right,
my
so you'd like to
flashbang.
face C9.
Yeah, because C9.
Pick up C9, dude. Why not?
All right, thank you so much for a great game, guys, and thank you for translating, President. And we'll talk to you guys later.
Good, thank you to you guys.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you to you.
All right, everyone. That is it for Voltage versus Ohio Onslaught. Stay tuned for our next games, and thank you so much for watching.